Bro, it was like walking into like an evil villain's like office or something. I don't know if we're making this up in our heads, but all of us had the same story. Like he was like turned around in his chair, almost like villains. Like it was like a movie, bro. It was raining and he turned around. He said something and like a thunder hit. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, and we were like, ah, man, this is fucked, bro. We were like, all right, we're in, I guess. You're gonna kill us, I think. Like you're gonna. This guy was serious.
Real quick before getting into today's episode, just wanted to shout out a few quick things. First of all, we have a Patreon. For as low as $1.50 a month, you can get early access to these episodes as well as your name in the credits. And with the $5 tier, you can gain access to member-only channels in our Discord server. Secondly, we have merch. 2 designs that we absolutely love. You can find those over at indiemerchstore.com. And last but not least, we do these podcast recordings live on Twitch. So if you want to be a part of the conversation, see these as they happen. We do those every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. Yeah, that's it. Links to everything I just mentioned will be in the description, along with links to our Discord server and our other socials. That's it. That's all I got to plug. Enjoy the episode.
There he is. Yeah, Tom, what's going on, boys?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
First of all, thank you for having me. Second of all, I had no idea the show was live at all. I didn't know. But when,
I can't pretend it's not.
Nah, it's cool. Nah, I'm cool with it. It's just when I got hit with the graphic this morning, it was like live on Twitch. I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked.
I'm glad you understood before, because when you came back in the room, then you would have thought I'm talking to myself alone, and that would have been maybe a bit awkward. So
I heard you talking about black metal, and I don't like black. I don't really like black metal either, to be honest with you.
Thank you for saying that.
I agree with you, brother.
I feel hurt. And it's nothing against these people, but like,
I'll try to stay in frame for you, my bad.
No, I'm not even kidding. I tried. Dom knows this. Like, I tried. I punished myself for no reason, and I tried because I've seen so many people being like, "You're not listening to real metal. You're not listening to real music." And every time I was like, "So what is real metal then?" And they would respond every time, "Black metal," and I would be like, "Okay." And I fully
Death
remember.
metal is the real answer.
I understand that. I would get it.
Yeah.
I would understand. But black metal, I swear, click on it many different times, and every time I'm like, that it's rough. Like I cannot do that.
I can't do the vocals. The music's it's cool. Whatever. I'm down with it. I'm not all right. Let me rephrase everything. I don't hate any specific black metal bands or any of that shit, but I don't fuck with black metal that much. That's all. Yeah. That's the statement.
We're all on the same page here. It's not our cup of tea. Yeah, we're cutting the context out.
Oh fuck! All right, whatever. Fuck it.
Because today I'm trying to, I want other people in my team of like the, the community that's being hated by black metal, right? So you're gonna be part of it now.
That's fine. That's fine with me because.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm in there with you, bro.
I'm recruiting, basically. That's why.
It's all right.
Dom doesn't know. We're doing this entire podcast for that. Actually, I started this to recruit. So that's the goal.
I'm with you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel seen. So.
Hell yeah.
Let's get the show started, shall we, man? First of all, I gotta mention real quick. This one has been a long time coming. We've been talking about doing this for a minute now. B. At this point, I probably, it's safe to say the tour stories involving you have probably come up more than tour stories about anyone else on the show.
Dude,
I know, dude. I was a crazy fucking kid, bro. All right, so listen, I joined Dr. Acula. All right. I was a super senior. So that's 5 years of high school. That's how much I hated high school. I went to high school for 5 years, an extra year, and I went to summer school for 3 years. So I hated school so much that I went to it the most out of anybody. So that put that there. So I graduated. So I graduated when I was like 19 or something like that. Or like, well, I was 18, graduating into 19, and right after that, I started touring instantly. I got offered from my boy Drew. Shout out Drew Gipe, the Gipe brothers. They were like the first guitarist and drummer pair of that first original lineup that I joined. Shout out them boys, because I knew them from previous bands like Bubbles and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of crazy fucking. I was a young crazy kid, bro. 19. Imagine being 19 and going on tour with like your favorite bands. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Well, everyone handles it differently, but I guess in your case.
I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, everybody's fucked here, bro. We're all fucked.
To be fair, it did fit the brand of the band, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, you guys leaned into it for sure, yeah.
Yeah, like I think they were kind of on their way out, and like they hit me up. They were like, "Yo, you want to sing?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a try." First two shows were like, well, where was it? Starland Ballroom with like, I don't know, Silverstein or something like that. It was some too crazy shit. It was Starland Ballroom and Gramercy Theater. I don't remember the bands, but it was like crazy bands. And they were like, $1,000 a piece. I was like, yeah, all right, I'm in.
Easy convincing.
Yeah, it was an easy convincing, dude. Those two shows had me convinced. I was like, all right, I'm in. Let's fucking go.
So I'm actually curious about the timeline here, maybe some context around it, because you kind of started playing with the band, and then pretty quickly afterwards there was the signing to Victory and all that stuff, and then there was stuff at the showcase and all these things. Were you at the showcase? Were you there like before the talks with the Victory?
No. So I joined the band, and then we did one tour. It was like a kind of a bullshit. We put the tour together. I was like, all right, I'm in the band. I'm bringing my boys out. Knuckle Up. Shout out Knuckle Up. New Jersey hardcore legends. Shout out them. We brought them out. We said, fuck it, we're going to have some fun. We did like a week and a half. And I think in that tour, right after that, no, it was in the middle of the tour, we had to pull over at like a Kinko's and sign contracts. And then go to Chicago and I don't know if I got my timeline fucked up.
Well, I guess they would have probably wanted to see you guys before signing any contracts, right?
So yeah, so maybe see that's where that's where it's fucked up. I was at the showcase because it was so awkward because it was in front of 7 people and you had to act like it was a full show. It's the Victory showcases are fucked, bro. Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird fucking process.
There was like the part of your guys' bio was something about driving 200 miles through a thunderstorm to get to the showcase to seal the deal.
It was fucked. Like that. And when we went in that motherfucker's office, Tony Brome, I think his name is, whatever. That guy sucks, bro. Dude, bro. It was like walking in, bro. It was like walking into like an evil villain's like office or something. And I think it was rain. I swear. I don't know if we're making this up in our heads, but all of us had the same story. Like he was like turned around in his chair, almost like villains. Like it was like a movie, bro. It was raining and shit. And he was talking.
Make it like it's in a castle or something, because like my brain, like
He was like, so this Tony Brown was in a castle.
The Dr. Gadget fucking villain type thing.
No, it's not. Literally, this motherfucker was in a castle, and we had to walk through with torches and shit. So we got to this motherfucker, and we sat down on these bullshit fucking chairs, right? And he turned around. I forget what he said, but he said something and like a thunder hit, like, you know what I mean? It was like, and we were like, man, this is fucked, bro. We were like, all right, we're in, I guess. You're gonna kill us, I think. Like, you're gonna fucking. This guy was serious. I've been to his house, bro. His house is nuts. From the outside, it looks like a warehouse, and you go inside, it's a mansion. It was nuts. He had like a fucking crazy fish tank.
You're like, I'm not getting out
the
of here
stories,
alive.
yeah,
Like,
nah. See, like the shit I'm gonna say tonight, people are gonna think like, oh, bullshit, because it sounds like bullshit. Everything sounds like bullshit that I'm saying. Like this motherfucker had a fish tank. It looked like he had baby sharks and shit in it. It was huge. I don't know what he had in it, but it was a fish tank inside a wall. So imagine that.
I mean, he had that day to remember money. That's what he had.
No, bro, he one of the shows in Chicago, he hopped in our van in the front seat and was like, he was like, all right, boys, drive to the liquor store. We were like, what? For what? He's just in the front seat. And then he took us to his house, ordered us some merch. It was cool.
I'm the captain now.
It was kind of cool that he like took us to his house and brought us food, but he was like, it was like a bullshit, I got a big cock move. You know what I mean? It was like fucking to show.
the way you describe him isn't really surprising. I mean, from what we get in the context, I mean, fish
hole,
tank
bro.
and I mean,
yeah, he's a dickhole. Fuck the guy. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have a question though.
I don't want to get killed by this guy.
I need to know because that's the last thing in the puzzle. Did he have like a painting of himself on his wall somewhere?
Dude, I guarantee you in his bedroom he probably did. 100%.
I mean, like that's because that would check out like.
He was like, I'm gonna order some pizzas, and he orders like $400 worth of like the most expensive bullshit. We were like, all right, yeah, I know you got a big dick. Relax. Fucking
like it was like power moves basically.
Power moves all day. Yeah. All day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. Yeah.
I mean, so like encounter aside though, like I still feel like, you know, you hop into the band, you say you're playing the, like 1,000 cap, like couple of shows.
Yeah,
obviously
those first 2 shows.
You're just back from doing this like bullshit tour to probably not that many kids every night type of thing, and then all of a sudden you've got a Victory Records deal and you know, proper studio and all this stuff, right? I'm assuming at the time it was an exciting thing, right?
It was very exciting. It was like a do or die situation. It was like either we sign this or not a band, really. You know what I mean? So,
or you die maybe. So
apparently, yeah.
So
no, and that fucking KO throw us right off, literally like put us in the guillotines, fucking in the courtyard.
Shark food, maybe.
No.
So
they got sharks in the medieval time. No, I thought we were talking medieval times.
Okay,
yeah, we're going guillotine.
That's
guillotine.
I mean, to be fair though, it's the first time I hear, like you said, you went to his house. So that
I went to his house, bro.
That's pretty. You know what I mean?
Our
like the level of interest, I mean, was pretty high there. Because that's the first time we hear that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I never heard that.
I'm trying to remember where in the timeline of Dr. Acula that was. Like, I would have to ask one of the boys if they're in here, like Ricky, or I think Ricky was in the band, so it was in that timeline. So whenever that was, when Ricky and Jesse joined.
Yeah,
Ricky had to guess. I mean, we're talking like
well, I was in the band from 2009, 2020, 2013. So probably 2010, 11.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What's kind of the peak of like, if you go back to 2010, as Dom was saying, like I did remember all those big bands, you know what I mean?
Peak,
like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? I think
no,
on Victory, yes.
Oh yeah.
So
they had the bangers on there, bro. It was crazy.
Victory was just killing it. Like they had
at
like
that
all
time,
the big bands. Yeah.
09,
like all the big bands.
09, 2009, 2010, 2011 was crazy for Victory.
MySpace Victory era, you know.
Yeah, because it was 100%. Like, you know, I remember still getting like the samplers and shit for like second CD on within a CD case, and having like all the like what was it like Between the Buried and Me, you know, and shit like that. Bury Your Dead, like all that cool shit, right? Like I had a lot of really cool fucking bands back in the day.
Bro, they had like a lot of olds, like I think Terror was on Victory back in the day.
Yep.
So many older bands
been
Terror
too.
I think Terror so, went through Victory Records, which is crazy. Like again, all these bands are kind of talking about it. It's like you'd never would really imagine that in like 2025, right? But that you know that was their home back then.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's crazy. Terror. Okay. Yeah, that was insane. That was like peak.
Because I think for context too, like I think back then, and maybe this is just us being younger at the time, but back then there wasn't necessarily that much of a calling out of the label and all these things.
No.
Like, you know, like after the fact, we've heard so many of these stories go through from Victory Records from bands after having worked with them, but we weren't really privy to any of that stuff at the time. So for a band going into Victory at that time, I assume you're just looking at the label at the roster and you're like, yo, this is fucking sick. They've got all my fucking favorite bands, right? Like for sure we're in.
It was
right.
No. It was like it was definitely surreal. I wouldn't take it for granted at all. It was definitely awesome, like opportunity. Besides him being a dickhole, Victory, like the people, the staff and everything, they were cool. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He was obviously dickhole just because he was rich and his ego and all that other shit. But like the people there were cool. Like the staff was cool. Yeah. When we came in there, we had fun with them. You know what I mean? We just like to have fun. We came in there like, we just fucked around with everybody. You know what I mean? We shot a lot of the bands shoot the music videos inside their office. I don't know if anybody told you that.
They've got like a set and they just like hire the same kind of people all the time, or
they just build one in the middle of the fucking office, bro. It's crazy. Like, who are you gonna call with a red banners and shit? That's in the middle of the Victory Records office. I
mean, that's cool though.
Yeah. I think a bunch of bands done that before, but I don't know.
I mean, they're utilizing what they got, I guess, saving on cost, like instead of renting out a space. I mean, if they've got the space, they got the space, but
Yeah, I think, we rented out like a couple spots for that video, and that was it. And I did personally that I do not like the song, but people like it, and if people like it, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the band's biggest songs, if anything, right?
I know, yeah. We always had to play it.
So.
We always had to play it, and I always hated it, but it's okay because people liked it, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? That's fucking whatever. It is what it is. You know?
Speaking of which, do you remember how it felt at the time? Because you're talking like 2009, 2010, and from memory, it was like kind of like you guys blew up. Like it was like a big, like people were talking about you guys. Like, do you remember within the band how it felt?
Yeah, I think
we were like MySpace and all that kind of hype, like.
Well, I was never part of like the MySpace Dr. Acula. I was like a whole different era. I was like, so
that's when the change really started.
Yeah.
But you said 2009, so I just mean there was still kind of.
Oh yeah. No, they were riding it. They had it right. Yeah, they were doing like tours with like Attila and shit like that right before I joined. I forget what the tour was. It was like the tour pass had like bacon and eggs on it or some shit. It was a crazy tour.
That fits so well, by the way. Like you said, Attila, I'm like.
It was like I think it was like Attila, American Me. You remember that band?
Hell yeah,
that was sick, bro.
Those guys
I think Tony was the singer. I think his name was. He's fucking dope. I forget who else was on the tour package, but they were sick. I mean, American Me was sick, but that was right before. I kind of lost my train of thought because of the weed, but
we were looking into like MySpace and stuff. Like you're talking that was kind of like the era before you. That was some of the last tours.
So you asked how it felt for when we started blowing up. Yeah, I was literally in the van. We were on tour when they put out Cocaine Avalanche, and that was the first single off Slander. And we were like, yo, fucking, people were like, they like this shit. We were like, yo, that was like when YouTube wasn't even a thing yet. You know what I mean? Nobody was fucking had the phones yet when we were touring. It was like just like everybody had either a shitty smartphone or like the first, I don't know or the first iPhone, like, you know what I mean? It was like back then.
Yeah.
Or like sidekicks and shit and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Nokia that you had to buy a ringtone.
Like, I bought the ringtones. Yeah, definitely. I had Nextels though. I fucked with the Nextels because you could put them, I figured out how to put actual songs on and make it as loud as possible. And I used to put the most of the Sawtooth Grin on it. Like, you remember that band? Like, the Sawtooth Grin.
People off here at the bus real quick.
Bro, why? People don't like the Sawtooth Grin, bro? They were my shit when I was younger. When I was like 12 or 13. That was the shit. Yeah.
So, but was there on your guys' part, I guess, like any sort of pressure, kind of, because there were a few member changes kind of around that time, and Slander was obviously coming in with a pretty different sound than what they had done prior, right? Now, okay, you're signing, that's cool, but like you got to deliver, right?
Yeah, exactly. So what happened was after Slander, it was all good. We were like, yo, this is sick. And then they were like, yo, give us another record now. We were like, ah, fuck, dude. What do you mean? We just put this shit out, dude. What do you mean? Give me another. We don't have time to write. Like there was no time to actually write music with these fucking record labels. If you ask any of these fucks, it's all everything's. You gotta fucking put everything out, bang, bang, bang. So Nation, we fucked up with Nation. We should have kept it. We should have went Slander 2.0. You know what I mean? Kept it fun, and we tried to be too serious with Nation, bro. We fucked up. We tried to sing about we were dumb. It was a dumb decision.
You tried something, like, to be fair, like, to your defense, how many bands did that, right? Like, did you sign, you do like an album and stuff like that, and then you're just like, oh, let's try, you know.
I know. We were like, because you know why? Well, dude, the first real tour we did when I joined was Abacab, Molotov Solution, and Upon a Burning Body. It was the Hot Ice, Black Ice tour, which is still
we've heard stories from that specific tour on the show.
To this day,
Apparently that was a good tour.
The best fucking tour that ever happened, ever. Dude, I don't know what happened. We just all bonded so quick, and like we would caravan pretty much every show. We would ride back to back. Like we were like a unit, all the bands. After like the second or third show, we were like all the tightest. I don't know how it happened. We just vibed, you know what I mean? But to my point, we were the softest at all. We were soft as shit, like compared to all those bands.
Which is not a good sign, I think. In terms of, I mean, it's a good sign, but I mean, like, it means people are partying a lot, because from what we heard. I mean,
yeah, we partied, bro. We were fucked up, bro. I don't know. Yeah, we did some shit. Not like bad shit. We just partied a lot. Like, yeah. We just fucking we just had fun, bro. And vibed with the bands. That's all we like to do. Like me and shout out Tyler. First of all, shout out Tyler fucking Guida.
Shout out Tyler.
Shout out Tyler Guida. I love you, dog. I wish you were here with me. But circumstances, it is what it is. But I love you. I wish you were here. But Tyler Guida, me and Tyler were a fucking wrecking ball team, out of control. But
talk to me about Tyler a bit. Talk to me about the kind of your relationship with him and kind of him being the duo.
Boys, bro. Oh yeah. Me and him are really good fucking friends, man. Still to this day. But he's the best dude. He fucking, you know what I mean? He drinks, but whatever. Everybody liked to drink. Everybody liked to party when we were back then. You know what I mean? He was we would just party all day, dude. It was back in 2009, like 2010, when nobody was like, you know, we were just fucking partying, bro. It was just fun. That's my boy, bro. To this day, is my boy.
How was it like writing the two of you together, like writing lyrics and stuff like that?
We
like,
just
were you
wrote
bouncing each other, like bouncing stuff back off each other and stuff?
Slander and Nation, we wrote on the like as we were recording.
Okay,
like
in the studio.
We were rappers. Yeah, like we would just write line for line, like as the music played. We maybe wrote down like a couple lines, but it was like line for line, just bar for bar. We just went back and forth. We were like, all right, this sounds kind of cool. And like our producer helped us a lot. You know what I mean? Jeremy, Comedis, I don't know how to say his fucking last name, but just shout out Jeremy. You're the man, brother.
Where is he based out of? Where were you guys recording?
Jersey City.
In Jersey?
I forget
okay.
where. Yeah, somewhere in Jersey. Yeah.
That's cool. So it was local for you guys. You could. It wasn't like you're leaving for 2 months type of thing to go to the studio.
It's local for me, not for them, because I'm the only one from Jersey. The rest of the boys are from New York. They're from Long Island. Tyler's from somewhere. Tyler's from somewhere in New York. Tyler's.
Yeah, it's still not across the country, right?
Nah, yeah, just a couple hours. Yeah, a couple hours. That's it. Shout out. Wait, where's the camera? Fuck. I always fuck this up.
There we go.
Shout out Gutter Christ, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, the NJ goat. Talk to me about Gutter Christ.
Oh, yeah.
He's you know,
Right,
we had Don from Waking On. We talked a little bit about him.
You should have him on here, bro. He would be fun to talk to.
He's done some shit like that. That guy's done a fucking lot for the scene. For the NJ scene.
He's the Don of death metal, bro. The Don of New Jersey death metal. He puts on shows. He does a lot of shit, bro, for the scene, like for the fucking for like charity shit and everything. He just opened up a new toy store. Shout out GC Toys. And I think it's in Verona, but it's called something else. But like he owns like half the John. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's called yeah. Just go on his Instagram. You'll find it. But shout out GC Toys. He got all sick like horror toys and shit. If you're in the Jersey area, yeah, it's sick.
That's
sick collectibles, like collectible shit.
That's a big part of what you enjoy, and this is kind of like a hard flip from what we're already talking about. But while we're talking about collectibles, I mean, you were just out on a big haul.
Yeah. So I just bought a box of One Piece. I was literally cracking them all day before.
For context, I asked him what he did today, and he said I was just cracking open One Piece packs.
I don't think you can really see it, but this motherfucker's worth like $45, I think. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, bro.
You're big into the TCG and the just collectibles in general and stuff like that.
Super nerd, bro. Yeah. I love collectible shit. Yeah. So like, I decided to do it myself. I said, fuck it. I want to do fucking. Well, it started off. I was like, I want to fucking make cards of my homies. I was like, why isn't anybody making cards of the homies? Or something. I don't know. I was like, I want to do something. I was bored, I guess. I don't know. That's how Slam Slabs started. I don't know, like being high and bored. And then like my two first cards, Charlie from Existence, shout out Charlie, and Amanda from The Machinist, shout out Amanda. Dude, you should have a shout out counter because there's gonna be too many, bro. There's gonna be fucking 4,000 shout outs. But they were my first two cards, and Amanda, I'm sorry, she still didn't get her card. I'm gonna make you a Gen 2 version, a sick one with the NFC where you can scan it and fucking brings you your IG and all that bullshit, and it's gonna be sick. I promise.
But those, I saw those relatively early on. I don't know. You had maybe. I don't know who the next couple of people you did were, but I feel like those two and like maybe one or two other people had been out.
It was like Frank from You're Spent Cold.
Oh, there we go. That's when I saw it. Yeah. And I just wanted to say, like from the get go.
I got mine. Yeah, I got mine. Some of them are signed. Like, bro, you don't understand. Look how big this motherfucker is, bro. Look at Kim. Look at this thing. It's the biggest binder I've ever seen. My girlfriend, guys, shout out to my girlfriend Bear.
Yeah, I don't even know where to find a big binder like that.
Oh, bro, Amazon, bro. It was like $30. It's like it holds like over 1,000 cards. but I can't even. It's so big I can't even fucking show you guys. But
that's what she said.
yeah, that's what she said. Nah, I understand. Okay. But this is one of the latest ones I did for Marty. She's mad cool. I just met. Yeah, it's so hard to see in this light, I think. But I don't know. A band Salt Wound. I just heard of them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You ever heard of Salt Wound? They're sick.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Salt Wound.
Yeah, but I think like I was saying though, I saw it kind of in the beginnings, but they were like super cool from the get go. I really like the idea and like them all being hollow too, and they just I don't know you do graphic design, so like they look nice too, and you clearly put care into them and stuff. I don't know, man. It's a cool thing because I'd be doing that, they wouldn't look half as cool, right? So
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I do graphic design for a living. So, yeah, I've been doing it for a minute, man. For like over 20 years. I taught myself how to do this shit.
So that's awesome, actually.
Yeah, so like if a professional saw me do it, they'd be like, "Bro, this guy's fucking retarded, bro. What are you, a fucking idiot?" Like the way I like do shit. I just do it my own way. You know what I mean? But to this day, to be honest, to this day, I'm still learning how to use Photoshop. Like that's
Yeah, sure.
how much, bro. There's so much you could do with that shit. And it like, so I'm a graphic designer, not an illustrator. I do not draw. You know what I mean? I Frankenstein shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people get that shit confused with like an illustrator does and a graphic designer. Graphic designers don't really draw. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't. What they don't know is a lot of stuff they love that they think was made by the illustrator was actually made the way you just said. Like a lot of artworks, like like tons of them. Like
just Frankenstein's.
We were talking about the Myspace era. How many like albums that we still look at now that were made that way? Like
just collages,
like,
random shit.
Yeah, because nobody used Illustrator, but it was all Photoshop back then. I was using Photoshop like before the CS is when it was Photoshop 7, like the cracked version. Like I couldn't pay $700. I fucking, you know what I mean? Got that shit legally.
Fair, it's even expensive now for people. Like I mean, you know what I mean? Like
my boss
so
my boss pays yearly for my subscription. I can't afford that shit, bro. It's like fucking $700. No, it's like $600 still for like
Shark Tank dude could though. The Shark Tank guy could probably.
Yeah, most definitely Shark Tank. Well, all the motherfuckers
you would buy it and then leave a tip of $200.
But it must be cool to kind of take, you know, graphic design where it's something you do for your job as well. I know you've done like flyer work over the years and stuff like that, and obviously do more than just your job in graphic design. But it must be cool to put it into cards and to put it into a hobby and do something that's like uniquely you, right?
It's so fun. It's been so fun. It's been more fun surprising the homies. But like if I like when they don't know about it, that's my favorite part. When I just like I hit them in the chest with it, and I'm like open that motherfucker up, and I just like to see their face. Like I surprised Wyatt from Last 10. Shout out Wyatt Last 10. He knew so I did like a reverse. I told Wyatt to not tell Drew that I was bringing this card. And then I told Drew not to tell Wyatt I was bringing his card. So they both knew I was bringing somebody's card, but they didn't know I was bringing their own cards. So I fucking surprised them. And then
that's cool though, because it's also a way of giving people credit. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you're awesome. Yeah, just
definitely. That's why I wanted to do it. Like it's not all about the big fucking guys. I almost ran into an issue.
We got to talk about that.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I almost ran into an issue with that shit, like selling cards. But like I didn't sell the cards; they were just out there. You know what I mean? I was just displaying the cards. You know what I mean? But
labels, bands, people, who are we talking about?
It was just one individual that kind of like he was like acting like he was my friend. I still don't really even know. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, he's gonna see this probably, but I don't know if he was trying to be he was acting like he was trying to be my friend in the beginning. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to stay in frame. My bad, dogs.
You're good.
And then that one time when I had the cards out, he acted like when he was hitting me, like his tone was like he was my boss or something. I was like, nah, fuck this. Like you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't telling me shit. Like, you know what I mean?
You're just making these for fun. It's not like
yeah. And if people want custom ones, then I'll make you a custom like a custom of them or whatever. Yeah. But what I do now is I'll do a 60-40 if they wanna sell it. I tell if people ask me, I say go get permission from the person. Or if I know them, I'll ask. I'll say, yo, you want to do 60-40? I would do 50-50, but I got to pay for the supplies. I got to pay for the shipping. Yeah, just makes more sense 60-40. You know what I mean? So they get they just get $50. You want fucking $50 here? You get $50 for somebody having your car. You know what I mean? Fucking. But that's what I'm doing now, cause with the females too, which is cool. Cause they got fucking monopoly money. Those girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just curious about something too. Like when you do a card, and say, if we're talking like the time related to making like one card,
it kind of takes time. The most time is like the drying of the sheet process, and like the you know what I mean, the drying of the inks and making sure they're gonna sit in that fucking that shit. You know what I mean? Design wise, doesn't take too long. It depends. I scrap a lot. Like I'll do one, be like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'll fucking print one out, do a whole card, be like, nah, I'll throw it out. I'm a weird fucking like, yeah, I'll do that shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I've been like experimenting.
You're always trying new shit too. You're still in the process of trying to improve them and all that stuff too. So
always, yeah. My lady got me this like weird spray. Where is it? I just knocked it over. It's like this. It's like iridescent. It's like iridescent. It gives us this like fucking. It gives it like a glitter kind of effect. It's cool. It's cool. I don't. But it seals it too. Besides that, you know what I mean. It kind of gives me a like, I know that it's sealed because the glitter's over it. It kind of gives me my
does it have the glitter or not?
Yeah. I'm like, all right, that motherfucker's sealed if it's got the glitter on it. Yeah.
I feel that, man. That's cool, man. Do you have like I don't know, obviously like right now you're like doing it for fun, but obviously people are like enjoying them. Like every time you post one, it's always like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome. Like is there a bigger goal with these? Like now that you maybe now that you see there's some interest in them and stuff, like what's the big picture here?
Yeah, I would love to have them in like packs and have like, you know what I mean? That would be awesome. Like them, but the process I'm using right now is only for like one-on-ones. Yeah, like there's no way I can like manufacture. Like I'm making these I'm still cutting them with a scissor. I'm not even using one of those fucking Johns that I'm cutting these shits with a scissor. And
that's the part that would drive me insane. I can't do that small ass precise shit like that. Even using a slicer, I can't do it for the life of me.
I guess I got a little better with it. Yeah. But I have like a corner puncher. You know what I mean? That's a tool that I use. But I'm still using just a scissor and some magical glue that makes it look like it's one card. It's magical. It's magical, dude. Shout out my girlfriend again for getting me that. She got me that shit too.
Well, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. It looks like it mends the card stock into like one, dude. It's crazy. I gotta make y'all. I wanted to make y'all one, but it was too short of notice to the 2 day. Like the fucker. I was gonna make it a slab, both of you. I'll eventually make it. I tell everybody I'll eventually make it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, coming from like you're telling me that, like I love Magic the Gathering and playing on my phone all the time. I love like Yu-Gi-Oh, even like all those games. Like I'm a big like card fan.
We talked about Pokemon for an hour before you hopped in here.
Yeah,
my homie's super into Pokemon. I just made.
Oh yeah, you've been starting to do some like weird like mashup cards, right?
Yeah. I just made some shit. Wait, hold on. Fuck. Yeah, shout out all these fucking bands here. Shout out everything.
I'm not like that's one of the best guests we had so far.
Shout out fucking 5XL. Shout out shit. Yeah, shout out fucking Line of Scrimmage. Shout out Pile of Knives.
Hell yeah. Pile of Knives was asking earlier in the DMs, guns or Labubus?
Oh shit, dude, that's a fucked up question, bro. Not guns, obviously guns, but I took my Labubus down because it looked crazy, bro. I didn't want to think people like, bro. I had like fucking, I looked nuts, dude. I have guns and Labubus like right in front.
Hey, you got Labubus with guns. That was my reply to
I do have
that. It was like the obvious answer is the merging of the two.
I do, dude. Look, with a body box shirt on. And a Glock and a pair of fucking sick ass shoes, bro. Look at those shoes.
Oh, the pink Nike. Okay.
Yeah, and wait, hold on. Oh, this and the fucking
and the Louis bag. Okay.
And the Louis backpack. See, you ain't fucking with my see, the glasses fell off, dude. See, this is all fucked up, bro. This is what happens when I do this shit. I get all fucked up. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta show you one more. This is fucking the nerd coming out. This one's pimped the fuck out, son.
Oh hell yeah, with the bucket hat and all. Okay.
Shoes.
He's all blinged out.
It's blinged out, bro.
What's it say on the necklace?
Xanax.
Okay, of course.
All right, wait, what were we saying?
The Pokemon, those Pokemon cards, you got them in your hand.
Yeah. Check this out. So I stole the these are just PNGs. I just stole them and just put them on, and I just like.
Yeah, it's the Magikarp and Charizard.
Yeah. And I just like literally wrote what they do and put 666 everywhere and fucking.
Dude.
The inverted Pokeball.
With your love of horror and what you do in terms of design, can you even imagine if you do something with Gengar and Ghastly and like those kinds of Pokemon?
No, so I can't show you, but I did a Gengar card. I can't show you yet because it's a commission piece. Yeah, it's sick. It's cool as fuck. I can't say anything.
It'll come out.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna do One Piece like in the style I did that one, but One Piece and Pokemon together.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I love mashups like that. That's so sick.
Yeah.
Like crossing like different universe together. Like I mean,
I know.
Right, because the cards already exist, right? In their like original form. Like may as well do some mix and match like wacky shit if you're gonna do it.
You guys see the Gengar if I'm pointing it? I think you can see it a little bit. Like he's kind of blurry, but there's a Gengar.
Oh, there's
like
a
same
Gengar
color as
over
your
there.
wall, so.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's blending in. So a couple. I told you, like we're nerds too. Like,
Nah, bro. Nah, dude. Everybody that listens to this like music, I think is, and now they're letting it out finally. I think everybody's old enough. Yeah. When they get old enough to be like, I don't care anymore. I'm an adult. I'll do whatever I want. I don't care if I like cards. I don't care if I like anime. I don't care. I love anime, bro. I don't give a shit.
Was
awesome.
anime and all that stuff a thing in your childhood as well?
No. I just started with that shit. Like like I think
so it's not a nostalgia thing for you. This is like
I think when COVID started. Yeah, it's an adult thing.
So just to make it clear, if you just started One Piece, you have for like 20 years of watch time to get through all the
exactly.
episodes,
Dude,
like
there's like what is there like 1300 episodes or something like that?
It's great. You can retire.
It's nuts, dude. It's nuts, dude. It's actual.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Like if people are just like, oh, I'm looking for something to watch, and then they're like, what about One Piece? The only question is just like, how much time do you have in general?
It's insane,
like,
dude.
That's you can watch that all your life. So
I don't get why. I mean, it's awesome, but like, this is so many. It's out of control.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they gotta do like a trimmed down version of it. You know, re-release new episodes, but just make it like the complete couple of seasons that wraps up the whole thing.
That would be cool, actually. I think it would make it more accessible to a lot of people who are like kind of not discouraged, but like you look at the amount of episodes, they're just like,
I would never. There's absolutely no way. Just because of the amount of episodes. Absolutely not.
I think they tried with the live action.
That's what
so
they're
maybe
trying to
they
do,
tried with the live action to try to get people into the anime. Like, I want to see more after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
can tell you something. They tried getting more people into Death Note with an adaptation. That didn't work.
That didn't work. A lot of times it doesn't work. I don't really think
difficult.
Yeah, the One Piece one was alright. I mean, I don't know.
I heard it was good. I heard it was fine, but
it was pretty cool. I thought it was cool. I just don't want One Piece. You know what I mean? I don't know how
you don't want the
crazy.
One Piece hate.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. People are crazy, bro.
Oh, to be fair, anime like fandoms are insane, and it's coming from somebody who loves anime.
You're done, yeah. You're done.
But like
crazy.
the moment I say, because I love isekai, right? It's the kind of anime that it's just like the classic, just like you have a regular life and then you're in another world. And the anime community is always like, that's the worst. That's what I love. And I don't care. I love it.
Me too. It's my favorite one, dude. It's my favorite one. Yeah, my favorite one. Where he wakes up and it's like a baby and he has like powers all of a sudden and he's
there we go.
That's
Make it OP.
Shit. Yeah.
Like, people are complaining he's OP. I don't want to see somebody who's weak. I'm watching watching animes, make him
You
OP.
like
And
you like
make him
solo
cool.
leveling? You like solo leveling?
Dude, it's
See?
one of my favorite.
Me too. Me too, dude.
So did you watch it entirely? Did you watch the entire
Yeah,
the
both
whole anime?
seasons. Yeah. I know, it's great.
The only disappointment I have is that it ended, because at the end I was like, I want more. Especially, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the way it ends, I was just like, oh, come on, like, come on.
I think, dude, every episode was like that for me. I was like,
Yes.
oh, fuck, it just ended. And fuck.
Oh man, like solo leveling. Anybody watching this and you're like, oh no, watch it.
Watch
like
it.
I don't
For
care.
real.
Watch it. Just
Yeah, it was a banger.
insane, absolutely insane.
Wait, what else?
I'm trying to get Dom to watch it.
It's not because it doesn't interest me. It's just a time thing. I'm slaving away and being ADHD at other things.
There's
I'm
another one,
sitting in front of the TV.
Sorry, Dom.
I know, you're
Marshall. It's called Marshall or something. Such an M. He's just like, he goes to like a magic school and he doesn't have any magic at all. He's just super strong and he fucks everybody up because he's super strong.
Okay, I'm watching this. I have to watch this.
Yeah. It's just because of his pure strength that he fucks everybody. He literally beats magic with strength.
Funny,
and
though.
it's so that one. Yeah, right there.
I'm guessing it's on Crunchyroll, right? Like I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm watching this. Like just by the look, like I'm at this point now that looking at the character, I can know if I'm gonna like it. And by looking at the characters, I'm like, I'm gonna like this. Like I know already, like I'm gonna like this.
It's like anime Harry Potter.
Bro, so the beginning, at the beginning, you're like, this is like an anime Harry Potter, and then you're like, oh wait, this guy doesn't have any magic, dude. All right, I'm not gonna say anymore because Jan's gonna watch it, bro. It's amazing.
Definitely watching it. How many seasons so far? One?
Just two. I think.
Two is fine.
Yeah.
Like one, I find myself being upset because after one, like you want more. Like one is really short. Like you and you're just like, oh okay, and then you move on to another world. I get attached to it. Like like it's gonna be the nerdiest shit I've ever said in my life, but I'm almost grieving when I'm stopping like an anime. I'm not even like it's a grief. Like I need to say goodbye. Yeah, like
me too, bro. It's fucked.
It's just you need to say goodbye, and like I guess I should watch One Piece so then I never have to say goodbye. But like honestly, you watch one season, it's so good, and then gone, and then you go on Reddit and you're like, oh, so when's the next one in 7 years? Like what? like what are you doing that to me? Like can I finance this? Like how can can we do something about
that's
it?
How I feel.
Like,
yeah. I think that's how I feel about solo leveling because that's my shit right now too.
Yeah, it's
I even bought a shirt. I bought anime merch ever in my life. I bought a fucking solo leveling shirt. That's how much I
now
liked
I'm
it.
jealous. Do you have it around? Like I'm so sorry I'm taking over. Like do you have it?
Hold on. Shout out.
It's I have to do it. I have to do it.
Shout out you, Spent Cold. I made this shirt. Nobody has this shirt. There's like 4 people. Shout out.
Goats.
Okay, that's insane.
Shout out on site.
I love the shout
out.
outs.
Chain Gang. Motherfucker.
That's the best shout outs we've had on the show so far.
I got you.
Straight up.
Bro. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the chopper fucking text.
Okay.
It's pretty hard, dude.
Oh my god. Cannot believe you're not wearing that. I think I would wear only
shit. What the fuck? Alright, I'm good. I'm good.
Dude, sorry.
I know, dude. I'm fucked up, bro. I know.
That's my favorite episode, I think. Sorry.
Just a quick second to talk about the sponsor of today's episode, Indie Merch Store. Carcosa have some brand new merch on the website. You can pick up tour leftovers from their recent run with Signs of the Swarm, including limited tees, hoodies, long sleeves, and more. There's also a limited vinyl left on the website as well. All that over at indiemerchstore.com. We've also got Shadow of Intent. If you missed out on their run with Lorna Shore, that just happened not too long ago. They recently put some merch leftovers from that tour over on the website. So yeah, pick up some designs from that. And last but not least, Crown Magnetar. They just put out a brand new track. It's called Desecrate Infinite. It is awesome. Do check it out if you haven't already. And they've got a brand new t-shirt with lyrics on the back and the single artwork on the front that is badass. All that over at indiemerchstore.com. You can always use code BRUTALITY at checkout to save 10% off of your entire order. Again, that's code BRUTALITY at checkout to save 10% off. Massive shout out to Indie Merch Store for supporting the show. Now, back to the episode. Let's talk about the childhood. If there was no anime involved, I want to go back and I want to eventually ease into Bubbles.
Okay, yeah. So, all right. So my brothers.
What was the early musical stuff for you? What kind of got you into music?
I was always in. First of all, I was in a garage band when I was like, I don't know, 10. You know what I mean? Called Till Forever. Shout out Bobby. Shout out Chaz. Shout out Manny. So I was screaming like a little animal because I loved like. Well, all right. Let's go back a little bit. My brother's 11 years older than me. So, he was like into like hardcore. So when I was like 4, he was like into hardcore and death metal and shit. So when I was like 4, I was listening to like Deicide and VOD and Bulldoze and
straight out of the womb.
yeah, pretty much. So like I remember this. I stole Deicide Servants of the Light on cassette tape. And you remember those big ass those 5 CD changers?
Yeah, sure.
And with the 2 speakers on the side, you know what I mean? And the 2 cassette
detachable, yes.
Yeah, the 2 cassette decks on the bottom. So I would I stole a DSI tape, put it in, took a blank tape, put that shit in, and recorded it. Because you can record. So I recorded the fucking thing, and I used to take it on like the bus to like school and like day camp, and I was listening to Servants of the Light at day camp on my headphones on my Walkman. It was a cassette. So then
the only kid in kindergarten with the stank face.
I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, well, yeah. If you hear it in my vocals, it's kind of it's Deicide influence. Like you'll hear Glenn Benton. He's one of the best.
They 100% talk to your parents, being like, is he okay?
yeah, dude, definitely. Bro, you know what? As a child, I never really got in trouble. I always tried to stay out of trouble. I never been arrested. Like none of that shit. I know I look crazy, but I'm not really crazy. I'm just.
The music kept you sane, maybe.
Like yeah, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, then around 12, 13, I found the number 12 Looks Like You. And that was like a grindy fucking grindcore-ish, whatever you want to call it. Scream. It's not screamo, it's grindcore-ish. But they had screamo shit, you know what I mean?
It's the Myspace era of
the MySpace
grindcore, the See You Next Tuesdays and shit like that. Heavy low.
Yeah. The Sawtooth Grin, like I said before. Fucking From a Second Story Window. I got to see them. So when I was like 12, 13, I would go see the number well, before they were the number 2. The first show I ever went to was Endeavor and Between the Buried and Me. Like I never went to a concert. I went to a show. That was Endeavor was number 12 before they were the number 12. So it was technically
early Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah, early. Guy had no. I remember for some reason, the guy had no shoes on. The bassist, and he had big ass feet. I don't know. I was wearing a Mudvayne shirt. I was 12. I was wearing a Mudvayne shirt. I don't know. That's all I remember. Yeah. What was I saying? Fuck. What was the question?
Well, just kind of the youth and getting into music. So you're getting into number 12, going to see them.
12. So I went to see them so much, like every show in Rutherford. It was like a town away from me. And eventually I was like, I want to start a band, bro. I want to do this shit. So I got the drummer from number 12 to join my band. And I stole the other guitars from a band called Sony Minos. It was another fucking, they were black metal, death metal ish. So Jan, you would not like them.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Sony Minos, the name itself is very black metal-ish. Nah, they're all cool cats.
I think it's more they wouldn't like me. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think
no, they were pretty good though. They were actually pretty good, but they had like black metal-ish shit. I don't even know, to be honest. But shout out Steve Razik, my boy. He was in Bubbles. He played guitar. So me, Steven, and Cree, the original drummer for Number 12, started Bubbles.
And you're around the same age at this point, or is that?
I was like 16. No. So this jumps forward to from starting at like going to shows at 12 to being like 16, still going to shows, then starting to play shows at 16.
And then stealing the drummer.
That's when I stole the drummer.
That's how you end up with a name like Bubbles, I guess. Starting a band at 16 years old.
Yeah, Cree named it Bubbles. And for some reason, none of us gave any pushback. It was just like, your name is Bubbles. We were like, all right, cool. And that was it.
I mean, put it in a death metal fucking font, and it looks like any other band, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, it's the coolest name, dude. Because it can mean so many different things, dude. It's just Bubbles. And it's similar to that shirt you got on now. That's like the shit we like used. Like, absolutely. I almost thought it was a fucking Bubbles. Yeah, it's like shit like that. And we had like crazy shit like that. But I think we only had like 2 designs and one really shitty one. Yeah, I don't know.
It's memorable too, though. Like to be fair, like if you call, just to be very clear, if you call your name like, I don't know, like The Roots and Dying, like nobody's gonna remember. Like it's just gonna be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like Darkness and Vain, you know what I mean? Like it's just fine, you know what I mean? Like 100%. Another band. But if you call your freaking band Bubbles, best believe, I mean, like everybody's gonna be like, what? Like it's at least it's memorable.
Yeah, they just won't think it's a death metal band, I guess, and then they hear the music and
they got a surprise probably. But
and you know what the funniest thing was? We were so heavy. Like so heavy. like
makes it better though.
Yeah, I know. We used like some weird tuning, and it was just like fucking. It was so. But we played with like Flow Face Down all the time. Ooh. Those are our boys. Yeah. We always play with them. That's why we play Bubbles played a reunion, that Flow Face Down reunion with Kyle.
With Kyle,
we just played. Yeah. Bubbles played that
Kyle
shit.
Killed it too.
Killed it, bro. Kyle's a shout out, Kyle. He's a fucking man, bro. I love Kyle. He's a good dude.
How was that show for you guys? Because that is a cool kind of. I mean, it had been so long you guys hadn't played together, I assume, let alone maybe even been in the same room, type of thing. Like, how was practice leading up for it? What was the payoff like? Like,
it was fun. We wanted to do it more, but we're so old. Like after the show, we were like, "Yo, we're gonna do this shit," and then we just never. We were like, "Yo, we're gonna practice once a month, like at least." Like, and then nah.
It hasn't happened since.
Nah. We all want to do it. We're just too old, and like everybody's doing shit, and like, you know what I mean. We want to do it, but
how was it like revisiting those songs though, and like kind of digging back into the catalog and rekindling with the boys, I guess, and jamming and shit?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool because they already had a spot because my guitarist Razik's in a band called Chained to the Dead. They're pretty cool. I don't know what genre of music they are, to be honest, but they're like heavy, but they're like a weird heavy.
Okay.
but yeah, but they're good. But they have a practice spot, so we didn't have to like pay or not, so we could just go and roll in whatever time we wanted to and practice. But we had to get a fill-in drummer. That's the only thing so we had a bunch of drummers from Bubbles, but we have this dude, Lil Chris, and he usually plays the shows with us, and he couldn't do it. So we had to teach a guy these songs, and these songs are so fucking weird because they were made by like some weird fucking grindcore drummer. If you listen to the songs, the drums are fucking so weird. All the music's weird, to be honest. Bubbles is a weird band. It's heavy, but it's a weird band.
It's like old shit for you guys too, right? It's not like, you know, you guys got to teach this guy his drum parts, but like, you know, we're talking like 06, 07. Songs,
06, 06, 07 we wrote this shit, and like the drums on it are ridiculous. half of it, you can't even hear half the shit because the recordings suck. You know what I mean? It's 06, 07.
Part of the charm. Part of the charm.
Yeah. I tried to like enhance them, and everybody got mad at me and like fucking and fucking we and then like somebody remastered them, and then but we pressed them for the show, for the reunion.
Yeah.
And so people can have them. I still got a shit ton of them.
How was the show? How was playing the show?
Oh, it was fun. The show was super fun. Super fun, dude. Seeing all those bands play too. Pile Knives played. Shout out Pile Knives again. There was a lot of a lot of younger kids there, which I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be like mad old heads. There was mad old heads, but there was still like the next generation of kids there too, which I was like, this is cool. Everybody moshed. Everybody had a good time. So it was cool.
That's the coolest part of it, though. Like seeing kids who talks about like float face downs and bands like that. To me, is just like, oh shit. Because it's one thing to know about like the big bands that were like that I would maybe expect a little more, but like more
respectfully, float face down wasn't the biggest band, right? So
exactly.
It's
like
cool,
it's more underground. It's more neat, and we love float face every single time.
They're
like
best.
we bring it up. It's like
Shout
everybody
out
we're
Rich.
all.
Shout out
Rich. And I mean, that band is so like, they're so 100% respected within our scene, but to see kids being like, wow, float face down, never in my life I would have, thought that. Like OG underground bands like Suffocate, like they love all those kinds of bands.
Awesome.
And I'm like, so sick.
Well, that whole MySpace revival shit that's happening right now with that Revenant band and all that shit. That shit's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they get it, dude. We saw Reverend live. And
so did I. It was awesome. I was like, this is sick. Fucking kids moshing and shit. It's fucking, they were getting down. That was cool.
They surely get it. They get it. They and that's crazy to us. Like we keep saying, like they are. And when we started this, and even like my channel and everything, like we fully, exactly like you said, expected people our age, older, that
30 plus minimum.
Like for sure. Like I was expecting, I'm like, nobody, like who would, and we got, thank God, like we were so wrong. Like I would even say like a good like a good part of the audience is like younger people.
A bunch of young kids, cool as fuck.
So two things that we realized, like one's we're old, and second, apparently it's appealing to a new generation. So
I know. I didn't realize, like, because I've been to there's this place called the Black Box. It's like 15, 20 minutes, or I mean, it's like 10 minutes away from me. But it's a lot of shows been happening over there. Up like what happened over there? Hellphyra, Hellfest. That whole shit happened over there. Okay. That was there. Sure. Yeah. So that's like 10 minutes away from me. So like I've been going to shows all the time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, I'm old as shit. Fuck. I'm like, man, should I even fucking be here right now? I'm too old for this shit.
I mean, that fest probably had its fair share of old heads.
I didn't even go.
It had all the. Oh, you didn't go? Okay.
Oh, I didn't go because I can't stand for that long. I'm not. You
didn't even want to just come in for Recon and then leave? Come on.
I wanted to, dude. I wanted to, but I know everybody hit me up. Was like, why don't you fucking? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm just too tired.
That's valid. I'm only half joking. You should have gone and seen Recon, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Believe me, I wanted to go see Recon. Believe me, definitely one of my favorite bands growing up. Definitely. I got to play with Recon and Amur actually with Bubbles in upstate New York, which was fun.
On the same show?
Yeah, on the same show. Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah. We got to play with a bunch of cool bands. I got to play with Despised Icon and Job Cowboy on the same bill with Bubbles, which was awesome. And some band called, do you remember Believe My Burial or something
Believe
like
My
that?
Burial, yes sir.
Do you guys remember that band?
Yeah,
I think they were on the show.
They just played a reunion show on Halloween.
Really? That's crazy. I think think they played that show. I don't know if I'm mixing up bands, but I think that was them. Yeah. But it was a sick show. I think it was in Pittsburgh or something like that. But that was another show. Creed didn't show up.
That's where they're from. So.
Oh, really?
That would check out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes total sense then. That was them. Definitely was them. But that was a sick show. Bro, that was when Job was popping. That was like when they had fucking. That's when I bought the Despised Icon gold.
The gold foil.
The gold foil hoodie. That was when they had those on the merch table. I was like, oh, I'm getting that motherfucker. Definitely, dude.
Those were the days, dude.
Yeah, those were the days, dude.
Yeah, I saw Despised and Job together as well, and that was like, but that was like still kind of early for both of those bands. Still, like they were both popping the fuck off, but it was early still.
Around what like year in terms of like?
I mean, it's like Doom or worst case the first album afterwards.
Mine was like 07.
Yeah,
no,
there we go.
Mine was Doom. Mine was like 07.
That's it.
Like I think, yeah. Or 08.
Yeah, it's probably the same
07,
tour.
08. Yeah. It probably was the same tour. It was crazy.
At that time too, Job was just like literally like leading deathcore with Suicide and like completely on top. That was awesome.
On top.
And live, that been live. You look at anything around those years live. Like some of the best live performances.
Incredible.
John Davey, like their vocal, I still cannot believe it. Never sounded bad once.
He's incredible. The way he enunciates his words, incredible.
No one has sounded like this.
He makes it sound like a different language when he enunciates the word. I'm like, yo, sick, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, because he enunciates, but he also like changes like the note, like the pitching of it. Like he'll go like in and out of fucking, I don't know, man. It's the craziest shit. No one's been able to emulate him. God knows people have tried. No one's touched him.
What's the album with the masturbation something on it? Fucking
is that Ruination?
I think is it Ruination?
Has to be. I don't think it's on like it wouldn't be. I could be wrong. But
I need to track list this shit. Job.
Yeah, I don't know, but whatever that one is, that one's like my one. Like after Doom, obviously. Well, yeah, after Doom, that one is one of the best ones. That record, whatever that one is. He enunciates the words all fucking crazy, and then they got all. Everybody was like, "What the fuck's going on with this band?" Like they were like the way they start, like they just got better and better and better and better and better, and we're like, whoa.
Yeah, dude. it's on Ruination, constitutional masturbation. That whole album is goated. I know, like it's so good. You know, they changed styles and it was a different thing, but for me, yeah, I loved this one
actually too. It grew on me like later in life, like. Like I don't think I liked it when it was coming out because I was still like more like where's the breakdowns? You know what I mean? Like that's all I wanted was breakdowns. But later on in life, I was like, this is fucking sick.
Oh yeah, Regurgitated Disinformation is like one of my. It's a song after constitutional masturbation. It is one of my favorite Job songs on that same album.
Brothers, incredible.
And what's blowing my mind too, like if we're talking about the Doom EP, the level, like you listen to it, because I still listen to that like fairly often, very often, and it sounds so mature, and the level of songwriting, considering the age they had. They were kids still making that, like very young. Like look at footage in 2005 from them. They're kids.
I know.
You know.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, completely fine. You get. I'm just saying, like it still sound very mature in terms of like the EP still sounds great. It could have been released like right now. It would be great.
Definitely. Fucking. It's so because like what came. Well, obviously, like they just took like influence from like death metal. Because none else sounded really like them, you know what I mean? Before them, you know what I mean? What else sounded like them before them? Nothing, right?
Yeah, they were just death metal heads. Ultimately.
Yeah, right. I think so. Yeah.
Brutal death, like you can tell that's what the like.
That's what they love. That's what they turned into, just like death metal, 100%.
Like,
They could have played even during Doom. Let's be honest, they could have played with stuff like Cannibal Corpse, and it would have made total sense. You know what I mean? Like, I would never class, as much as I love the Doom EP and there's like breakdowns and stuff, I would never, like, they would have fit right in with death metal as well. They could have just
100%.
played with death metal bands and it would have made sense. It just kind of got caught up. I don't think it wasn't intended for them. They just like, they became the representative of deathcore because they
100%.
released that, and then they were just like, oh, okay, I guess, like, we're in that scene.
Yeah, we all know it was that fucking that bitch screaming, and the snare pop that like made everything that like that was the fucking send off. You know,
Game changer.
Game changer.
Right. That moment period, right? Like, I would even be curious to know what would happen to deathcore and its popularity without the moment. You know what I mean? Like, it would, no, but that's kind of what pushed it to the mainstream almost, you know? So
It's true.
We're talking about MySpace here. Like, were you on MySpace back in the day? We're talking graphic design. Were you making your fucking MySpace layouts and shit
4
back
years
then?
old.
What was the?
I was definitely on MySpace 1,000%. I don't remember like, I was Space Case. That was my name. I don't know,
Space Case. Okay.
I think so. I think that was it. I think I was just Space Case. Pretty sure. Yeah, but MySpace was a shit. 100%. That's where I found, or what was that website? X something dot something. Fuck, I don't remember it at all, bro. It was like an MP3 X something.
HXC MP3 or MP3
That's it,
HXC.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there. I found so much music on that. What else? There was another one. There was another like
And Pure
like
Volume
forum
around
blog.
that time, and yeah.
Yeah, where I found like all that fucking music. That was so fun, bro. I forgot about that. That was my favorite shit to do. Just find new bands off that shit.
And
Just
then
like
you click on
bounce
their
around.
top 8, and then you find other bands
the
and their
best.
friends, and then you're like, oh, what if, you know, next thing you know, you just spent like 6 hours just finding
I know.
new music.
Like burning CDs and shit for the homies was like one of my favorite things. Like finding new bands and burning shit for the homies. Be like, yo, check this shit out. Put it in the fucking thing.
Oh, you were the music dealer. That was
I was
your
the
role.
music dealer, dude. 100%. That's all I wanted to do was find new heavy shit, bro.
Downloading viruses on Limewire.
Oh yeah. Down
Giving it to
everything
the
illegally.
homies. Yeah.
Everything illegally. Like nothing was 100%.
Oh, I mean, if somebody's telling you that if somebody our age tells you that he's never downloaded music on LimeWire or anything, that person is lying. I can promise you.
100%.
Just straight up.
100%.
Like, I won't. I'm somebody who can trust me. I would never.
Bro, I remember when
like,
Napster came out, bro. That shit was fucking. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Mhm.
Well, that was the shift. Like, it was shifting right away. Sure, we would still like buy records and stuff like that. But like,
100%.
it was a game changer for most of us. Like, you know, you're a teenager, you live, like, you cannot really spend, like, you don't even have a job yet. Like, so being online and now all of a sudden you can listen to anything that you want. I mean, like, that's just,
It was crazy.
it's everything you wanted. So
On 56K, that was like the speed. Like, you heard the bullshit
fucking forever
noise.
to-
Take forever, bro.
you can you have time to like travel and come back, and then maybe you have like a few
Down
songs.
like the Bloodhound Gang song, whatever that song was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those were the days, man. That was pretty crazy, and that's crazy to think, because we often talk about MySpace, right? But it was the beginning of social media. Like, we had no clue it was the beginning. It was, but we didn't really know, just using it. But it was, for us, I think what made it special is you had to discover these things a little bit. Like, you had to figure out and download stuff, and like like be, like discover artists and whatever blogs and stuff like that. I think it was all less just all in your face and finding, and that's the appeal of it.
Here's what we think you would like,
exactly.
type of algorithms that we're into now, that sort of stuff, which has its upsides, but
yeah.
That
was for better or for worse.
For worse a lot of the times. Very worse. You would ruin the family computer many times with Limewire, but that's what was special. I don't know. I kind of want to ask you, like, how do you feel like going from MySpace and how it was for music and stuff like that, and maybe how it is for artists now that they have to, I don't know, to explain it, not to sound negative, but they have to make like a TikTok and
I know,
all those.
It's all fucking. It sucks. I know. Like the social media aspect of it, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate social media. If I didn't, like, I work, like a lot of the work goes through my social media, so like I have to have one. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't have one. It's just it's annoying to keep up with. I don't like posting. Sometimes I like posting, sometimes I don't. I don't know. You know what I mean? I go up and down just like everybody else probably, but for the most part, I do not like it. And but I don't remember your original question.
Oh, but that was kind of it. I was just curious to ask because, like, I keep saying it out loud that, like, since MySpace, it's been a constant downgrade on every aspect. I'm gonna say that all my life. Don't care if I sound like a boomer or somebody who's just like older. I'm gonna assume it. But seriously, it's just I understand how it is, but I feel like and to your point, I feel like the reason why people miss it so much is because back then you would post when you felt it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a need. It wasn't like, oh, I need to post on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh my God, I didn't post this week. That back then it was just like, I'm posting because I'm feeling it. And sometimes bands for a week, there's not much. It's just like what it was.
You don't have to keep up with anything.
You have like 2 new blogs, right? That you have to read when you're a nerd like I was, and then you read those blogs. So I think there's this part now. It's like it's required. I think that's the difference. Back then 100%. It was just like you could post when you want. Now it's just like, oh, listen, you didn't post on Monday, so you're gonna have to post like at least a story. That's
you get drowned. There's so much shit. You just get, if you don't post like every day, you get drowned out by everything else. The algorithm fucks you. I don't know, the algorithm lords. I don't know what to do to please them. You gotta fucking.
They're all different too.
I know they are.
We all don't know.
My real feed. My real feed is literally just Pokemon cards and shit. Like, because
fair enough.
It's literally it's like all One Piece and Pokemon cards. Every little fucking thing of it.
Can we also mention the fact that I understand how algorithm works, but it's a bit exaggerated when you, like, recently I've watched one guitar acoustic playthrough, right? Like, just like, that's all I get. Like, that's all I get. I kind of liked it. It was cool once, but I don't want to learn every single chords of guitar now. Now I open the app and it's just like how to play. I'm like,
bro, it's like less than I think it's less than a second or something, or 3 seconds. It like knows where your eyes are looking and shit. Like, even. Like, it's fucked, bro.
They're just like, that dude really loves acoustic guitar. I'm like, I play once in a while and I'm terrible at it.
I'm telling you, it's 3 seconds. You watch 3 seconds of the video, your whole shit will be fucked. It's fucked.
You're screwed, basically.
God forbid you watch for 2 minutes.
It's
gone.
I've left.
It's over.
I've been taking a shit or something. I've left one like on the, you know what I mean, like sitting there and just like playing. Fucked. Like, it's been playing for like 20 minutes. It's just fucking sitting there. Playing the same shit over and over again.
Same thing the other day. I'm not kidding. The other day, like, you know, when you're falling asleep and somehow for some reason you fight to stay up for no reason at all. You should just sleep. Right. So I stayed on the same reel forever, and like I was like, oh no, and I don't remember what it was, but I know it was like a political. I'm not even interested in politics at all, and I'm just like, oh no,
you fucked your whole shit.
So I guess the guitar isn't that bad. I guess the acoustic guitar isn't so bad, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess the point I'm trying to make is just like, I understand how it works, but it's a bit much when it's just like, maybe I'm interested once in that thing. It doesn't mean that my entire life now
they gotta fix that shit.
So
that shit's fucked. They overstepped.
Kind of, yeah. So, but again, I'm pretty sure kids, right? Probably kids are used to that. They don't mind. That would be my guess. Like, we're having this discussion because we came from that. I'm guessing they're so used to it. They're probably posting every day. Don't even talk about it, and it's fine, right? Probably.
So it is what it is. Type of thing.
I got sucked into a hole where I've just scrolled and scrolled and scrolled for like 3 hours and not even known. And be like, bro, what the fuck happened, bro? Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, it is scary. The time goes by. So you're like, what?
you couldn't even state one thing you watch. Probably you cannot even say like, oh, one of those reels. You're just like, the time is gone.
It's
like,
just
time
dopamine
stealing.
Yeah. It is time stealing.
You're just like, oh, just 20 minutes, and you're lying. You're fully lying to yourself, right? You know you're lying to yourself, and then you're like, oh, just 5 minutes.
You feel dirty afterwards.
Oh yeah. You're like, what have I done? And then it's like 4 hours, and you sleep late, and it's not even for a good reason. If you watch something, an anime you like or something, it's like, okay, you just doom scroll. You don't even know what you did.
That's why I've been trying to just put my phone on, just chilling on the side, not even looking at it at night, just watching like a show that I find.
Yeah.
That's
the way. Be careful though. Don't watch acoustic, guitar,
wait, who's that motherfucker that's really good at what's that band that plays
Polyphia?
Yeah, I think that's them. Yeah, Polyphia. Yeah, I think so.
Because we're talking about guitar. You said, what's that band that's good at
well, it's like we're talking about anime. The motherfucker looks like an anime character, and he's really good at guitar.
That is Polyphia, yes, sir.
Yeah. Dude, that motherfucker shreds. So is the other guy with long hair.
Yep.
That dude is just awesome. Like, if there would be like he's like the main character of his life. You know what I mean? Like, he's just killing it. You know what I mean? Like 100%. OP at guitar, and then just like the main character.
Yeah, he writes like vocal notes with guitar notes, like, you know what I mean? He like sings with the guitar. It's cool as fuck. Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane.
And then he's playing that shit live. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I would like that. That would be cool to see live. I've never seen that shit, but from like all the videos and shit, I got like mesmerized. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I never knew somebody could play a guitar like this.
Well, it'd be one thing if he was just good at guitar, but they're genuinely insane songwriters and like come together in such a, like, all the musicians in that band are fucking cracked too. So like the songs that come out of it, and they've been experimenting a lot with like different styles of music within their shred thing too. So I don't know, it just makes for something like really, to me at least, super fucking interesting. Because again, there's a bunch of cracked out guitar players out there, but there's something different about what they're doing.
An experience type thing. Not to sound corny, but like it really makes it, because let's be honest. Like, I'm speaking for myself, but like for something instrumental to be fun to listen to, right? Like no vocals, nothing. You need to do something. For me, I'm speaking for myself, but like to keep me interested and like it's a full vibe and I'm liking it.
Few and far between, for sure.
They got a super cool vibe, dude. Like the music videos, everything. They got a whole thing. They got the whole package that like makes them. That's why they're who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and especially because of that motherfucker.
Oh, I was about to say that. It's probably, let's be honest, it's probably the dream for like a guitar player. You know what I mean? Like the band is entirely oriented on like the melodies and guitar. He's kind of the star of the band. Like that's the ultimate. He's the lead
singer. Yeah.
It just never happens, right? Usually the guitar is great, but it's kind of in the shadow of the lead vocalist in most scenes and stuff like that. He's living the ultimate, like, I'm a guitar player. And that's
look at me play.
Yeah, like gonna show you how it's done. You know, like he's the tutorial. Like he's the tutorial. Like that you get after watching one. So
100,000%.
I want to. I think this is a special interest of mine. But we gotta ease into it. And I mean, I say special interest. It's just I have fond memories of Vulture. And
Oh, man. I know,
I
bro.
want to talk about Vulture, but I
my
think
favorite bands.
the ending of Dr. Acula kind of leads into it, right? Am I crazy?
It does. No, it does. Yeah. So like right after Acula was done, we were like, so all right. So the last couple tours Tyler didn't do. I forget the situation. Just Tyler couldn't do them. So I had my my very good friend Chris Brea. He sings for a band called Inside the Beehive. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him.
I've never heard that. No.
I don't think I did.
Listen to the band called Inside the Beehive. Drink bleach, live forever. It's gonna be the craziest music you ever fucking heard in your life.
All right.
You said Inside the Beehive. Is that-
Yes, yeah. Drink bleach, live forever is the name of the EP, and it's fucking insane, dude. But he came on the road with us. He did 3 tours. He sang with me, and he's an incredible vocalist. Like, yeah, awesome. And he's like one of my best friends, so we would always vibe. So like we were perfect on stage together. We would know we sounded fucking awesome together. So after that, we were like, "Fuck, you want to just do something? You want to make a band?" Like when this shit ended. So like, and he did the last, like I said, he did the last couple tours. So we're like, all right, we're gonna take. And for some, I don't know how we got in touch with Blake from Demolisher, but he was the guitarist that made the. He wrote all these songs before anything, and then I guess found us. I think that's how it went. And then me and Brad did vocals, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Like he didn't expect like what we did to go on the songs. He was like, "I guess that's cool," like because I don't know what he was expecting, but he wasn't expecting.
He had like something else in mind in terms of what it would sound like.
Yes, and we did whatever the fuck we did, and but it was cool, dude. It's like one of my favorite bands that I never got to play a show. And like, yo, we had a tour lined up. Yeah, Godhead, yeah, yeah. There you go.
This shit fucking slaps, dude. I feel like
I made that.
Very few people, respectfully, very few people know about these 3 songs.
Yeah, I know. They really are good, dude.
It's fucking goated, man.
They have like, there's like a dope. Like a jazz solo in one of the songs. I think it's in Cyphers. And it's like, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, but it sounds so sick over whatever's going on. It's going over like some crazy fucking heavy shit.
So I got my hair cut by Ali.
Yeah. So he played bass, I think. Yeah.
So he was my barber, and he was my barber around the time of you guys doing this thing. So he was sending me songs and shit, and I was like, yo, this fucking slaps. And then, it came out, but then nothing fucking came of it. I was like, oh, come on.
Bro, there was a tour, there was like a tour flyer and everything. It was
right, because Ollie booked tours and stuff, so it wouldn't have been impossible for him to get you guys.
It's out there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's Rings of Saturn, King Conquer, somebody else, and Vulture. There's one other band. But it was Rings of Saturn, King Conquer. It might have been Last 10. And then Vulture.
I mean, all those bands kind of make sense. Those are all bands that Ollie was fucking with heavy and booking other tours for. Yeah.
But we had it, and then some got fucked up, and we couldn't do it. No, I think the whole tour fell apart. Something happened. I think King Conquer broke up, or Rings of Saturn. Something happened with Rings of Saturn. So it was a whole Canada tour. So it was like it was like 2 weeks in Canada or something like that.
Yeah.
Canada's fun to tour, bro.
Yeah, you've done Canada a few times, right?
Yeah. I've played Canada a bunch, bro. Montreal. We toured Canada once, like fully 2 weeks. Like we did like a 2-week tour with Bermuda and Last 10. And that was fun, dude. That was when Last 10 was the original, the Young Boys. Last 10, yeah. And that band Bermuda ripped. I don't know if anybody remember. They were like kind of the genty.
I'm always mixing up because there's a Bermuda in Australia. And there was
it was the media scare. Bermuda.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like super tight.
It was like genty kind of.
Genty, yeah. They used
genty beatdown.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. They used what are those rigs called? those super sick rigs that nobody was using at the time. I don't know, fucking what it was called.
Like the Axe effects and shit like that.
Yeah. Like when nobody's using Axe effects, they were using it, and it was like, yeah, this is sick.
yeah.
But
What a
yeah,
lineup though. I mean,
it was fun.
Was Storm still in Last 10?
Yeah.
Did you ever tour with him?
Yep. That was the tour.
That's someone I really want to have on the show, because he just disappeared from the map. He just like,
Yes, that's what Storm does.
left the band, and then we haven't heard from him since.
He's an amazing vocalist. Storm is amazing, but that's why, that's Storm. That's the only thing you can really say is that's Storm. Hey,
I heard rumblings of him over the years, like doing some shit with Ant here and there. It like kind of creeped in and out, but it never kind of came back. But
yeah, it's always I always want to do shit, and then like I'm old and
life,
life and old, pretty much. But I always want to do something. You might hear something. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe next year.
Nothing in the works, or
no? Maybe maybe there's a possibility.
Okay.
Something happening. Just many possibilities happening. Many things. Yeah.
We'll be keeping an eye out. You let us know when it does. You let us know first, my man. Refuge was fucking cool, by the way.
Refuge was super fun, bro. Super fun. That kind of just fell into my lap too. The singer couldn't do the first tour, and I filled in for him, and I guess they just wanted me. The other dude's super cool. He's in his name's Bird. His name's Bird. He's in fucking Weeping with Little John, the drummer from Weeping is one of the best bands ever. Big giant Greek motherfucker Theo in the front, fucking playing bass like a big Greek god. Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's one of the sickest bands. Although, here. Oh, you can't see it. Fuck. It's a Weeping Cycle of Abuse collab shirt. It's fucking sick. Yeah, it's sick.
So songs were already written, I guess, too, with them, but he just couldn't do that first tour, and you opted and you just stuck around.
They wrote a whole EP with him and shit, and like I learned the melodies, most of the words, but mostly the melodies. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mostly, I wasn't saying anything. But I was saying the actual parts I was saying, but like half the time I was like, fuck, I forgot the fucking vocal. I had like a couple weeks to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I haven't sang in a long time and all that shit. But Refuge was like one of my more favorite times in life too, because I got to play with like the younger generation again. You know what I mean? It was like the next gen I got to play with. It was cool. Now
you mean like the members in the band? You mean like they were all younger? Okay.
Yeah, they were all younger. Yeah, all way younger than me. Yeah. Shout out John, Andrew, Steve, Bacon, fucking. Who else? There's a million people in the band. Shout out Matt Carroll. Fuck you, Matt Carroll. Love you. Shout out. I don't know. Who else was in the band? I don't know. But anyway, Refuge was a good time in my life. And COVID kind of fucked it up. We had
That's
like
what I was going to ask. Yeah, that was just a COVID kind of ended the band.
Kind of, kind of COVID fucked it up. I fucked it up a little bit. I should have recorded the vocals. I just did. We have like a 4 or 5 song EP, I think, or something like that out there with no vocals on it. Yeah. From Refuge. Then I still have to do vocals. I'm just a fucking idiot. Yeah. But COVID fucked it up. Yeah. And now Space Drew, I call him Space Drew because he's in fucking space half the time. But Space Drew's in a million bands. I don't know if you guys know Andrew Petway.
I don't.
He's in Body Box. He's in Last 10. He's in Merciless Concept, which is one of the best bands ever. Shout out them. Shout out Kev.
So he's busy.
You should have Kev on here. It'd be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it now because those are all bands I fuck with. So
Oh yeah. Definitely.
That'd
Hell
be
yeah.
for sure.
What you guys did some touring with Refuge though, right? It was like picking
it
up.
it was all short little like weeks, like a 2 week like a week weekender kind of thing, kind of deal. Yeah. But we were playing with like I Am and shit when they were starting to pop off. The I Am was one of my favorites. I don't know what happened, but they were fucking awesome. That first EP was sick.
They were every band's favorite band for a minute. Like
band
members loved I Am.
They were because they were so good, dude. I definitely moshed a lot. I Am. Got myself in trouble.
Because they kind of just disappeared.
I know.
I haven't heard anything from them in a minute.
They got super metal and then like disappeared. I don't know what happened.
It's weird. It's weird how that shit happens.
I know, but
you'll like forget about a band, and then because they're not active, and then you think back to it, you're like, wait a second, what the fuck happened to these guys?
I know, dude. They were so good, so heavy too. Good vocalist, everything. Everything was right with that band. They should have been fucking still be playing.
What I'd love to get some tour stories in here. I want to talk about some shenanigans. We look.
Which ones, dude?
I mean, anything you got for us, man? Because we've heard too many accounts from other people. We need to hear it from the horse's mouth. Entertain us.
The one you remember is that you think, you know.
Yeah, let me think. I'm trying to think of the ones that were mentioned. Okay, all right. So the Taco Bell fight that was mentioned with Tyler from Abacab that he doesn't remember. Bullshit, asshole. You remember that shit. Don't lie. You remember that shit. There's no way you don't remember it. All right. So it was late night. 3 drunk kids sitting at a table. 2 bands walk in. Abacab and Dr Acula. We both bands walk in. So like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Plus the merch guys, I don't know, 12, 13 people walk in, you know what I mean? And these kids decide to fuck with one of us. I don't know why. like
that's not a good idea.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. A bunch of sketchy looking dudes. Yeah. And the sketchy, never mind. I'm not gonna. So what ended up happening is a couple guys snuck out before the beef like started riling up, you know what I mean? And we're like, all right, dude, let's go. And everybody went outside, and the one guy that snuck out fucking ran across and just cold cocked him. And this kid fell, and then his one friend came out, and then the other kid fucking started. We just beat the shit out of 2 kids and took their hats and put them on our antennas and drove away. Oh no, we went back into Taco Bell and ate our food. And I'm surprised they didn't call the cops, or maybe they did call the cops. I don't know. But those kids got fucked up. I'm not proud of this. We were young. I'm not proud I don't like fighting and any of that shit. I'm not proud of this. It just happened. It is what it is.
There's a very important part of this that I need to understand.
Well,
you beat them up, and then you went outside. You went inside to eat. Afterwards.
Yeah. We definitely went inside and finished the food. Yeah. And my hand is still broken from that day, dude. I never went and fixed it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
I got a boxer's fracture. Look. It's fucked, bro. I should have fixed it a long time ago. I didn't.
I have a very serious question now. Please tell me that the people you fought weren't the one preparing your food.
No. They were customers that just wanted to get beat up. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, just wanted to make that very clear.
Some people are into that shit. I don't judge.
Bro, they said, why would you do that? It was such a bad decision.
Some people want that though, right? Like it's as stupid as just like you guys together, big guys and stuff. Like to some people, somehow it's a good idea to challenge.
They had to be drunk. Yeah, they had to be too drunk, like too drunk. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
look at these guys, we're gonna take the. And you're just like,
they
why?
called us some slurs. Yeah, they said some slurs. Yeah, and then we were like, all right, well. we're gonna have to go outside and beat the shit out of you now. And then Multi pulled up as we were leaving, and we're like, "Yo, get out of here, bro. We just beat the shit out of these kids. We gotta go."
Find somewhere else to eat.
Yeah. We're like,
we weren't in a hurry, but look, we're pushing our luck here.
Yeah. There was what was the other times? There was another time where a kid threw a shoe at Tyler. This was in Texas. This was a good one. A kid threw a shoe at Tyler, and we were like, all right, whatever. We're used to getting shit thrown at us. We're party band, you know what I mean? Whatever, blah blah blah. So I take the shoe, I throw it back, bang, throw the shoe back. I'm not at him. I just threw it in the crowd. You know what I mean? And he takes it again and whips it at Tyler again. And then I just proceed to just walk over and just clock him with the mic, and then a full brawl started right in the middle of the whole place. Everybody started fighting. Everybody's trying to hold me back, and we went outside, handled everything, came back inside to a crowd going, yeah! And we did an encore, and then we left. But that was a good. That was
this
a good one.
Mid set. You're leaving to go outside to fight.
Yeah. Because the kid threw the fucking shoe again. Why would you throw the shoe again?
Yeah, that's wild though.
Yeah.
He fucked around and found out.
We played the same place again, and they were looking for, but Tyler wasn't there. That was one of the tours Tyler wasn't on. They were looking for Tyler. They were looking for Tyler. I guess they didn't recognize me. I don't know. I was the one who fucking ran over and cold cocked him with the microphone in my hand. There's been times where like drunk guys have been. Then there's been no stage. Like we play like a VFW, and I've just fucking uppercutted somebody. But like this is when I was young. I'm not proud of any of this, but I've uppercutted people with the microphone and shit.
Look, some people are asking for it too, right? It just it is what it is.
Yeah. And a lot
it's
of
kind of the comparison I have is, and it's a weird one. It's just like something like it's an unwritten rule. Like you're in a room full of people that's gonna mosh, do all this thing. Like it's kind of part of it. But the band itself, like the band themselves, is off limit. Like don't fight with the band. It's like hockey. I cannot believe I'm going to do like a sports comparison because like I'm not a sport person, but it's like hitting the goalie in hockey. Like you just don't do that. Like don't fucking do that. It's the same thing with bands.
I would have I let it, like it happened multiple times. It wasn't just once. If it was just once, whatever, it was by accident. It was like 5-6 times, and this guy was like fucking shit up, you know what I mean, hitting shit, and he was like in our space. I was like, nah, you got him punched in the mouth, and then he backed off after that. But
yeah, but that's the part I don't get though. Like, how was the show yesterday? Yeah, I was trying to fight with the band.
Yeah. That's just all drunk, awesome. Dude. It's every time. It's always somebody just too drunk. Always, dude. Yeah.
That's the problem. I'm trying to find logic when there's
people that are unaware in the first place, and then on top of it, they get drunk, and then it's just, you know, all bets are off. It reminds me, like just a few days ago, the fucking vocalist of Haywire clocked a dude because he was
a dude. Yeah, because the guy was being an idiot. Yeah,
he was like on him on stage, like arm around him and shit, but wouldn't let go. And he was like, "Dude, fuck this shit." Just clock the dude, but like, like get the fuck out.
I respect Haywire, bro. They played so many shows, it's so crazy. I never seen a band like just like start touring and just never stop. Like they're like, "All right, we're Haywire, we're on tour." All right, forever. That's forever. That's it. Fucking awesome.
There's no back from tour post.
Coolest thing ever, dude. Respect to them, dude.
They've been blowing up recently, man. I don't know what it is as of late, but I mean it's been going well for them, so it's cool. It's so cool to see.
Yeah, it's fucking cool as shit.
They've been grinding, like you said, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro. I never seen a band grind like that in my life, ever in my life. Crazy.
What some of the tours that you guys were doing on Dr. Acula had some pretty, I want to say, diverse lineups, like really all over the place. I think Dr. Acula fits on kind of like a multitude of different like bills for sure, but some were like way like super scene. like
Oh,
emo, and then others were like legend and monsters. It's like it's such a different vibe, right? Can you kind of speak to that, or stories from that sort of thing?
So those tours were my favorite because we were the scary band. You know what I mean? We were the pussy band on the other tours, and we were the scary band on the Aiden, I Set to Kill, Vampires Everywhere tour. You know what I mean? And that was fun. They were all so cool too. I vibe like Get Scared. We toured with them a couple times. Coolest dudes ever. Love those dudes, and they're good too. Super catchy, but they're super scene-ish, and all their fans are scene as fuck. But I mean, see, like we fit into that shit too. Like we kind of we had our shirts in Hot Topic and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the move to make, but
yeah.
It wasn't like a weird, like you guys weren't, it wasn't weird for people at the shows to hear you guys play, even though it was like way heavier type of thing.
So what I had to do was just switch it up to instead of moshing to just bouncing, telling to bounce. You know what I mean? That's how you just gotta get them. You just gotta switch it up.
Just switch the mosh calls.
Don't play don't play, just you're gonna bounce with me now instead of
it's not look at the person next to you and fuck them up. It's not that kind of crowd.
Yeah, there's a bunch of scene hair and shit and fucking.
but that's the thing with Dr. Acula. Like that's the what was always the image. Not that you guys were seen or whatever, but like you would see very often kids that they would have like, I don't know, like the kind of kids that wear like Forever the Sickest Kids merch. They would also fuck with you guys. Like they would love your bands as well. Like that was a big thing. You would see a lot of people with your merch, and they were fully just like seeing kids listening to Panic at the Disco and like Silverstein.
I know it went that way, and then it went the other way too, where like kids that were like hard music would like us too, and we are like, what? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like certain shows would be like, oh, we're not gonna get a reaction at all to this at this show, and then we get a huge reaction, be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And like, all right. I guess people fuck with it. Was like I said, weird band. All my bands were weird.
What's like what's a favorite band you've toured with? Like what's like
Abacab, Molotov Solution.
Oh yeah.
Molotov Solution. Molotov Solution. Yeah. Shout out Big Dick Arthur. And Abacab though. Yeah, Abacab and Molotov Solution. They're the boys. Shout out Jeff Durfee.
Hey, shout out Jeff. Yes, sir. He's here now. Well, I mean, he's barely ever home, but he's in Montreal now.
Yeah, he's in Montreal now. Yeah. He's I think he's out with Despised Icon driving the rigs.
Yeah, that's his current thing. But he's been driving crazy shit. Like
doing crazy tours,
pop and rock fucking tours, and he was up with Slaughter to Prevail. And like,
yeah, fucking awesome.
Do you remember for you like a moment, because I love asking that, like do you remember a moment that you couldn't believe, like, dude, we're playing with that band live? Like the first time maybe, or one of the time that you can remember, you're
that
like,
whole
dude,
tour. That whole tour, that whole Abacab Molotov Solution tour. Yeah, I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, because I love, like, those were some of my favorite bands. Abacab and Molotov Solution were like some of my favorite bands, and I was like, I get to tour with them now. I was like, this is nuts. And then the next tour was I think it was the Molotov headliner with I Declare War and Monsters, which was another banger. I was like, yes. I was like,
and you're like you're like fresh into the band, and these are the first tours you're doing, which is pretty cool for someone to hop into a tour, hop into a band, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, the coolest.
It's pretty well.
Yeah, that shit was super cool, bro. Now I'm just old shot.
I mean, you're saying that, but we keep saying we're old. You know, there's a few moments like that for us that I'm like, oh no. You know, I don't remember which person we had on the show that had like a Linkin Park Meteora poster, and like for us, it's like, not that it's current, but it's like we grew up with that. But I kind of realized in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, it's considered now like retro music, like old school, like same thing as like our parents listening to Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Linkin Park is this for these kids. It's like cool to have like a Linkin Park poster, but we grew up on that shit. For us, so I was just like, okay, you're there now.
Yeah,
like you're
that is crazy. Actually, I love that album too. And,
oh shit.
And Meteora too. The next one,
Meteora and Hybrid Theory are just
the bangers. Yeah,
yeah, that was something else. So,
you talked a bit about like some of the revival stuff. You fuck with Psycho Frame?
Dude, they're so sick.
Because you guys had Hunter on a Refuge song. Am I crazy?
Yeah. That like
it's like
that was before. Back. Yeah, that was before I was in the band. They had it on like the EP. I was but I got to tour with his other band, Culture Killer.
Hell yeah.
Refuge did for a little while. Like a little weekend or a couple days. I don't know how many days it was, but that was sick. And he did the part too. I forget where we were, at Brooklyn or something like that. But yeah, Hunter's a cool dude. And Psycho Frame's sick. Super sick.
Shout out to Hunter. Like I keep saying it, but like I know in the future we're gonna look back on that era and he's gonna be considered like a game changer in terms of production and what he did and everything. And not only that, but like the way his singing, everything he does is just like every time I'm like, dude, he's
a beast.
Yeah, like we're playing an MMO and he has all the stats. It's just like has everything. It's just
he's
like
a beast.
They gave me something like, oh, whatever I have, and him, it's just like, oh, everything. You can do anything you want.
I just sent him his slab too a couple days ago.
Oh, to Hunter? Yeah.
One big
he's all about the collectibles and shit too. He collects Pokemon cards and stuff too. So he for sure loves that shit.
He definitely showed his appreciation. Yeah.
He did. I didn't know that. Like a while back, he actually did because Crunchyroll sometimes do interviews with people, and he did an interview. I didn't watch that one. I'm super late to the party, but he did one. It was super. There
was some kind of like collaboration between some kind of anime or something, or I don't know if it was an anime show or maybe it was just the interview then you're talking about. But yes, I remember like the Crunchyroll fucking Psycho Frame thing, and I was like, whoa, that's sick.
No, but it's cool what Crunchyroll is doing with that. Like I think I know it's different, but I'm pretty sure they did one with like Bad Omens too. Like they're in the music at the same time. They spot like artists that clearly loves animes and stuff, and they do interviews. I think it's sick.
That is sick. Super sick.
They got some metalheads in the office for sure.
I
see it a lot. They'll do tours of the office with like metal bands that are passing through and shit. They're like about it with like deathcore scene and shit like that. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Well, the crossover is real. Let's be honest. Like I mean, if there was a counter for me like talking about animes with our guests, I mean, I think it would be pretty high. I talk about it all day, like every single time. Like there's light in my eyes. Like the person just talk a little bit about animes and I'm like,
oh, watch that one, bro. Watch that one. I said, what was it called? Marshall.
I have to. It's sick. What was I said like the cover made me want like the airy part.
Michelle Marshall.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it either.
Yeah. Okay, last quick question here.
Yes, sir.
Which member of Dr. Acula would you want to fist fight? Why is it Ricky?
Nah, it's never Ricky, dude. Nah, I'll fight all of them except for Tyler. Nah, I love all of them, and I hate all of them at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like that. Except for Tyler, I love Tyler. I hate all of them. You know what I mean? It's like that. But I'll still play shows with them and shit. Like, I'm still cool with all of them. You know what I mean?
There we go.
But
There it goes.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Boys.
Well, dude, thank you so much for doing this, man. This is fucking awesome, man. This went all
fun.
Over the place in the best way possible. I fucking love this shit, man. It's a podcast. Awesome. That's what this is for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But dude, I seriously though, I do appreciate you taking the time to come on, and now I'm glad we finally got to slip this one in, man. This is really fun, man.
Definitely, and I'll make you guys a slab soon. I know I'm saying that, but it'll probably be a couple months. But I'll make you one. I promise. It's said now, so I will make you one.
I'm
we go.
very happy about it.
I'm mad at my words.
We're clipping
Yeah.
this, and
Clip it,
we'll
clip
send
it.
it. We'll send it to you every couple months.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well,
Boys.
have a good rest of your night, man, and thank you so much, man.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys.
If you made it to the end of this episode, thank you for watching. And hey, while you're here, hit that subscribe or follow button and a review. If you're watching or listening on a podcast platform, it would mean the world and it helps out more than you know. A big thank you as well to all of our supporters over on Patreon and on Twitch. New episodes every week, links to our Patreon, Discord, and socials in the description. We'll see you soon. We're out.